Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel Part 66. In the previous video, we kicked off the tasks of our first day of our field study in Legram. Our final task is beating up Butler Claus here. He wants to fight us to prove our strength, and well, I suppose I can abide and do such a thing, so you can't be AT delayed. I don't really know what to do with you, Rean. I think just increasing speed. The usage, you're supposed to be closer. Because like last time you were close enough that we could buff everyone at once. Well, oh well. Maybe if you hit Rean. Because like, if you could have knocked Rean back, that would have let us speed everyone up. I think you got a noble command here.
Now is our chance.
Gotcha! Yes, sir!
Can you Earth Pulse Laura? You can, but you're actually not gonna go in time.
Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Go!
Or she's not gonna go in time, I guess I should say.
Burn to ash!
Okay, he's got not that much HP. Laura.
Yeah.
Oh, she lived, dude. Oh my gosh, she lived. He's got a lot of HP actually. Now he has a 50% resistance to stat down. I'm just kind of looking to remind myself of what everyone can do. And you do have Cypher, right? So, I mean, there's that as well. Okay. Now, I assume he's a boss enemy, so it's only one turn. But that should mean that Laura will be fine. I think you Noble Command one last time.
Chance.
Leave it to me.
And then after that, you can focus on just blasting people. Now, you don't want to line up so that he can hit you with that vacuum wave.
Burn to ash!
This is nothing.
Okay, just thinking for a second. Definitely don't want to cast a spell, because then your regen won't kick in. So I guess just whack him?
Shatter!
I mean, that should only do like a little over... Oh, it should do 0 damage, actually. I think Earth Pulse on the Reinster is also pretty good here.
Arcus, activate! That's
Since
for
you cast it so fast.
My turn.
You already know why Rean is here. Now make sure you're not lined up. You're not really lined up with anyone, so you can kind of stay right here.
Burn to ash! Now's our chance! Laura!
May as well rush.
Of course!
Oh no you don't!
Take that, coward.
My turn!
Okay, your strength is about to expire. Well, the motivate isn't super good here. I mean, you could try and move here, then Eustace could Noble Command you. Granted, you're gonna lose your speed and strength anyway. You know what you could do? Then give strength, defense, art. It's really only the strength and defense really useful. I thought it gave all your stats up, but it doesn't give speed. You still shouldn't be lined up with Millium right here, and it might put you into range of a Noble Command.
An opening!
Bro! Okay, you have
well.
regen, I forgot. Okay, I think it's time to just start blizzasting him. Freeze? I mean, Freeze hasn't, you know, not the greatest chance of working, but your arts are buffed up. Now, I wonder if we're maybe better off going for something like a Frost Edge than a Crystal Flood. You cast this a lot faster. Let's see how much damage this does first. I think casting
Yes,
this
sir.
quicker for the potential freezes is going to be better. I do think you Saintly Force Rean.
Arcus, activate! My turn.
Your strength is buffed up still.
Shatter!
If you lower his defense, we can
An opening!
Yeah!
get our ass kicked.
Yeah!
That's an option.
My turn.
So that is 3,000. I think you go for the freeze again.
Arcus, activate. Here we go.
Since we're trying to fish for freezes, maybe we shouldn't go for the flame impact. Couldn't motivate. I'm a little worried that Laura might get destroyed. I mean, I would like you to have extra speed, but I'm a little worried how long it's gonna take. No freezes. You're fine, Rean. You're more than fine, actually. Now, well, I assume that probably impedes, so we need to be careful about casting spells next to him. We just kind of got lucky there. Laura still has 2 turns of regen. What other spells do you know, just out of curiosity? You don't have the Saintly Force just yet, so just try and lower his strength. Got lucky.
My turn.
So this crit, do we want to try and make use of it? I'm a little worried about like going all in at this point. You'll cast this in time.
Arcus, activate.
Of course.
I think we play it safe for now.
Shatter!
Bro, would you fucking hit? I'm like losing my mind.
Yeah. Go.
Like, I mean, how many times have we... I mean, he's missed us a lot, but he's also hitting Rean, who's like kind of somewhat spec'd for evasion, so it's to be a little expected.
Burn to ash. Go.
And open!
No burns.
This old dog still knows a few tricks.
Okay, so we've entered into the real Trails of Cold Steel starts here.
Gather on my blade. Strike. Very
Okay,
well.
you're almost dead. You just don't know it yet. Now, actually, I would kind of want this to go after him. You are sealed, just to remember. Laura still has regen. I think you Earth Pulse uses just in case.
My turn. Shatter!
And we can actually almost go all in.
Yeah! Yes, sir!
You're at 2,000. Laura will probably do like 7k if we were to ult right now. 7k. Actually, she just lost her buffs, so never mind. Go for the Saintly Force on Laura.
Arcus, activate!
Don't do it, cowards. If we Nightmare, we can probably ult and kill.
Yeah!
Go.
If you burn, we win.
Burn to ash.
We win. And feed Laura the kill, because why the hell not?
Behold, my most powerful strike!
Just lean back, take a sip of the sauce.
Radiant Blade Dance!
Just as I hoped.
Evil will fall before my blade.
And we got some good and some bad luck. Our good luck, I think, was better than our bad luck. I mean, we did miss with Laura like 3 times in a row, but those misses didn't really matter. Whereas those strength downs and the dodges on Rean were not super important, but they were nice. It helped us keep momentum up, which is one of the most important aspects of these games, right? We stand victorious. Wow. They seriously defeat Master Claus? I mean, for what it's worth, even though he was kind of a pushover, it was a 4v1 fight. I should have expected no less. It's been quite some time since I was last bested in combat, and he didn't really do anything after he like entered into phase 2. Maybe he has like a special attack that he can use and he just didn't do it and we got lucky. He doesn't even seem all that tired. I guess that's the acting master of the Arsade school for you. Arsade. Oh, gracious me, what a thrilling battle. And your silver pup was more of a challenging opponent than I anticipated, young lady. Well, there aren't that many people out there who can handle lamey swings as well as you did. Also, Milliam is like, I mean, using her as a support character with the earth pulses is kind of nice. Like, even with her super low speed, I mean, I think she has an earth bell, so it's still quite good. And the Radiant Blade Master is supposed to be on a whole different level. Okay, and I guess her speed is higher now because she has Cypher equipped, right? You have no idea. Incidentally, Master Rean. Yes? It was an honor to see the skills of a practitioner of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade style firsthand. However, I couldn't help but sense you were holding something back, a wavering of your clear intent, if just for a moment. Wasn't I just talking about in the last video about how I kind of expected there to be more of a focus on Rean learning to master the 8 Leaves style? Holding something back? Come on, teach me something. I thought so. I apologize if I said something impertinent. You needn't pay any mind to the ramblings of a foolish old man. No, I appreciate you saying so. I'll take it to heart. Now, I do wonder what that's in reference to. If that's just in reference to him trying to keep his transformation under control, like is it his emotions in check, or if that's he actually is more skilled at the 8 Leaf style than he like wants to let on. And anyway, I guess that means we've got this request all wrapped up, right? Certainly. Thanks to your assistance, this was a most fulfilling training session for everyone. To be able to watch such an amazing fight got me all fired up. We're immensely grateful for all that you've done. Not at all, it was our honor. When we meet again, I'd enjoy the opportunity to have a training bout with you all myself. It would be our pleasure. We'll be sure to train to our fullest extent of our abilities in the meantime. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, you will. It's only been a few short months, but your growth has been considerable. I'm certain you and your fellow classmates at the Academy, you have your fellow classmates at the Academy to thank for that. When I see how well you fight together, I'm filled with the deepest of admiration. I agree, I think for the reason I've been able to grow like I have. Even taking on this request has helped teach and strengthen me as well. Laura, the day will eventually come when you'll be able to best me in single combat, sooner than you think at that. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves, dude. You got 70,000 HP. I mean, you know, maybe one of these days. I'm very much looking forward to it. I wish you all the best with your field study here in Legram. May it be a rewarding and fulfilling experience. As brother to the Arsade household, I'll be praying for success. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Ah, okay, so it's upgraded to Radiant Waltz. Well, she was the first to get an S break. I think the last one was just an SS, so this is an SSS. I think. So I guess it's like the same strength as Milliam's now. Doesn't hit everyone though, so maybe it's even stronger. Now, how are your orbits set up, Milliam? Yeah, you do have Earth Bell and all that good stuff. And your speed, I mean, your speed's still kind of low, but it's the same as Laura's. But I mean, it's still low compared to Gaius and Eustace and Rean in particular. Also, Rean, because we got rid of your action, that's why your speed isn't quite as high anymore. What's the max speed we can get you up to? If we equip like Raven and so we can get you like 125. Pretty good, but it's still like half the base speed of most of the enemies we fight at this point in the game. I guess we should talk to everyone in here. I learned a lot testing myself against your spearmanship, your court fencing, and even against that strange staff. I feel as though that fight gave me so many new ideas about how I might improve my skills. It's we should be thanking you. The opportunity to go toe-to-toe with a student in the Arsade school is a valuable experience. Now we need to open our minds to let the winds of learning blow in. That training bout seems to have been a valuable experience for the students. And to tell the truth, I had far more of an enjoyable time than I expected as well. I would very much enjoy the opportunity to challenge you again in the near future. Anytime, old man, anytime. You name the time and the place, we'll be there. Dude, what the hell is this fucking positioning? Stop? Okay, you get ranked in likability. Well, I would put Laura over Emma, but Emma needs to stay in the main party because, you know, we use Laura a lot, and I've been sleeping on Emma. I still think she's just a worse version of Eustace, but, you know. She's got her uses. Now, granted, part of the reason she's a worse version of Eustace is because, we've equipped Eustace better than her, but... And Angel is not very good for her since she doesn't have an S break still, even though we're, I don't know, like 70 hours into this fucking game. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, our tactics. Because I think... I mean, like, I'm a little worried about putting them this close. But, like, I would like people to be close enough for Chrono Drive to hit everyone. Okay, I'm just kind of looking. What is Powerful Strike again? Increases finishing blows power and activation frequency. That's not that great. Because, I mean, finishing blow... Now, cover's good. Honestly, I think frickin' Gaius has got some of the best ones. I mean, Protective Wall is... I don't know how... It hasn't procced yet. Auto Tear is very strong. Auto Curia, That seems pretty good as well. And we don't know what your 4 is. It's probably... It could be Protective Wall since you're a kind of a semi-defense character, right? Like based on the way your default orbman acts. Okay, Doubts review we learned earlier. Care to go a few rounds with me? I was thinking you never asked. Let's do this. But first, we must do the traditional Arsade standing around before we fight mating dance. The techniques of the Arsade school can be adapted to fit most any weapons and be used against all manners of foes. That's why someone as skilled as the acting master can even take on something as imposing as that silver doll. He's really something else, isn't he? Yeah, he's pretty tough for an old guy. Me and Lame are gonna have to take our game to the next level. We talked to you? I think we did, right? I don't know. I can't believe you were able to best Master Claus, Lady Laura. You really have grown. No doubt you've been training ceaselessly during your time at the Academy. I still have a lot to learn before I'm worthy of such high praise. I'll need to redouble my devotion to training if I aim to best Claus in single combat. But we'll be pouring everything into our training here right alongside you. I guess we still need to go turn in our... Okay, I guess we didn't turn in our monster quest? Or maybe we did automatically? I can't remember. I forgot to check that orb vent. I mean, I guess... Did we get our reward for it? I can't remember. Because, I don't know, some of the monster quests they do just, like, complete automatically now that I think about it. Looks like it's almost evening already. The sunset sky makes for a very picturesque picturesque view, don't you think? I was gonna be mad at Emma for saying something stupid, and then it's just like, my brain is dumb. It seems that the mist has cleared somewhat too. I would venture a guess that tomorrow will be a clear, sunny day. Anyway, finished up all the main tasks we have for the day, so we should probably head back to the guild now. I'm sure Toval's curious about how we fared out there. Sounds like a plan to me. What's this Killian thing? Or I mean, I know the word, I don't know how to say it. That's not bad. Plus 30 strength. Probably better than Speedbreaker. I mean, Suzaku's very strong. I would like to keep it. Raw HP is really nice. Now the question is, who do we give this to? I mean, Rean is our most offensive character right now. Also, did we ever upgrade your sword? I don't think we have. Since we're not really using Laura all that much in this chapter, and since Rean has the attacking quartz, I think we'll give you that. Nightmare's pretty good, plus we need to have a time there, so... I mean, 10%'s a little low, and it is... But yeah, I still think that's pretty good. Because the minus strength will pretty much always be useful when it procs. The minus defense, it's a bit more of a coin flip on whether or not we're going to be able to capitalize on that. Good day, everyone. Might I ask how your field study tasks are coming along? Sir, didn't we just talk to you in the dojo? How did you beat us here? I'm a legend. We actually just finished the last of them not too long ago. All we need to do now is check on Matoval. I'm pleased to hear that. I shall await your return then. Okay. Mr. Holland, a nice catch thanks to all the fog. There's plenty to go around, so I hope you all enjoy it. Tim's brought along some fine fish for our dinner tonight. I just got some top-class meat in too, so it's time to get cooking. Reminds me. Recipes. Everybody, how's it going? Anything we need to make? We've never cooked with Rean by himself. Is Rean even good at cooking anything by himself? The answer's freaking no, man. He can't cook shit. Do I want some pizza?
Okay,
There.
let's give this a
Just
try.
to say it, Rean, by yourself. Master the art of the
Well,
pizza.
how about that?
My god, he's done it. Defense, speed, CP, that's really good, actually. Well, the speed more than anything. The HP heal isn't that strong anymore, but CP's still good. I mean, CP and speed. Defense, it's kind of whatever. I think actual, like, flat defense buffs aren't really impactful enough to worry about. At plus 50%, it can sometimes reduce damage enough to be important. Like, if it'll allow you to live with, like, 1 HP, like, kind of in that monster fight back there. Like, that was a situation where defense up is actually still useful despite it not working that well due to the way the mod works and damage calculations. At least based on how the way the mechanics have been working have been explained to me, which is that basically defense only really becomes effective once it's close to the enemy's attacking value or attacking stat, and since the stats of enemies are so greatly increased with the All Nightmare plus the difficulty mod, makes it so that actually getting your defense up high enough is not that feasible. Or high enough to have like a noticeable effect, which is why Milliam and Rean were taking almost the exact same damage back in Chapter 3, despite Milliam being, you know, like 7 levels higher, plus having some defense stuff already on her. Yo, how's it going? You managed to spare a little time to kick back and relax today? We're here as part of our Academy's curriculum, so I'm afraid relaxation isn't an option. Ah, forget about that, man. Don't forget to take it easy every now and then, though. Wouldn't want to waste your time back home, would you? Are you Kevin? Kevin, is that you? Are you Kevin's dad? Father Hamakar always focuses on telling stories rather than actually teaching during Sunday school. He refuses to listen when I tell him to stop getting carried away, and the children only seem to encourage him. He simply cannot be trusted with the responsibility of teaching. I mean, stories can be teaching. Yeah, I mean, let you learn how to, like, you know, do long division, but it can teach you some life lessons, I suppose. I see the liner has arrived. I also see strange men disembarking from time to time, so I have to stay on guard. Last thing I want is some licentious prowler getting too close to Lady Laura's home. I mean, I know the word. I mean, there's a lot of words that, like, you know, you read them, but, like, you know, you don't ever, like, read them out loud.
There's a boat on the wharf!
And that's the ferry liner. It returns to the wharf every evening.
Hey there, the line is headed for the Sutherland province on the opposite shore. Only 2 trips daily, so if you're planning on boarding, you better hurry. You got a quest for me? Ready to depart. The fog's cleared up, so it looks like we have a great view on the way back. Come on, give me a quest. Give me a book. Lance Maiden, in praise of the valor during the War of the Lions. May their souls rest in peace. Well, one may or may not still be alive. I don't know. We haven't entirely decided if she's actually immortal or if she's just like a fangirl of Saint Sandlot. What in the world is Chrono still doing at this hour? This isn't the first time he's been out this late either, and I even made hamburgers tonight. Those are his favorite. I'd appreciate it if you'd hurried home and set the table for me. Well, I mean, if you just got spare hamburgers laying around, I mean, you know, maybe you could offer me a few hamburgers. At least give me the recipe, man. What's up? I just came in from the highway. Statues out there need some work done on them from time to time. You see, hopefully that'll please the spirits and I won't get smited. Did you know that there's a novel series aimed at youngsters about the vampires spoken of in legends? I was curious, so I ended up giving them a read myself, and they ended up being quite the page-turners. Here, take this. I'd stop short of calling it a modern classic, but I think you'll like it. And thus, another day comes to an end. Fortunately, it was another fine day for my son and grandchildren, too. I owe my thanks to Adios and the spirits. Part of me feels like it's not necessary, but at the same time, not doing anything would just be rude. May I ask what's bothering you, Cindy? Lady Laura, it's nothing at all. I'm just kind of letting my thoughts wander, you see. I'm not stalking you, what? I'm not planning to break into the mansion so that I can sleep in your bed. I'm gonna do it. No one finds out, it'll be just like we never did anything wrong. And I really don't think you should try it. Your dad's gonna get real mad at you again. I'm gonna do it! Are they gonna steal a horse or something? There's no need for us to board the train. That's a you thing, man. Probably wise to avoid heading to the highway this late in the evening. Guys, quit being such a Debbie Downer, man. We went in there. I want to go to the store and the other house. That was just Cargo's house, right? Yeah. Good evening. We'll be closing up the shop for the night soon. Granted, the store has no strict opening or closing times. Okay. Oh, isn't that nice? He'll open it for us at any time. Yeah, do we have any money? By God, we actually have a little bit of money. Fairy brooch. That's not bad, but it's also not that good. I mean, it's good. It's not really 5,000 or 4,000 Mira good. What I want to... Oh, yeah. I can't remember. Did we upgrade your weapon, Rean? We have not. Yeah, that's 400. So we've got like 100 strength sitting on the table this whole time. We'll definitely upgrade yours. 7 speed, dude? 7 speed? That's a lot, man. So first things first, we gotta buy a dang weapon. Actually, can we even buy weapons? You didn't sell any, did you? How do I buy weapons? Do you sell them? Okay, you do sell them. Oh, it's so expensive! My money! Please! Okay, none of this defense stuff is really worth. Oh, it's so expensive. What does your current sword give you, Usus? You already get 5 speed, not worth upgrading. You So 365 plus 3 speed, 2 evasion, which would become... You get like almost 100 extra strength, a little extra speed, a little extra evasion. Or like... I think it's so expensive, dude. Pandora, Mirage. Damage of offensive arts is raised. Now that seems kind of good. I can't... You see, the problem is I can't afford it. Now, Mobius would be... I mean, Mobius was incredibly strong in, Azure. But... I don't think we're going to use it here. It's a little late. I might save up for Pandora. You got good art scaling. The rest of your stats are kind of trash. You get... It's only 20% more damage, though. It's not that strong. But, I mean, it probably... I bet the extra abilities are probably pretty good, and plus the scaling, I assume, would go up. I don't know, man. Okay. Well, I'll think about it. As long as Rean does damage, that's really all we need. As long as Rean and Usus do damage, we're good. We only need 2 of them to be able to hurt people, I think. Yeah. We should save first. Stay out and about. Also, make sure we talk to everyone. Yeah, we didn't go to the inn. Cindy's been acting rather odd lately. My goodness, don't tell me she's trying to make a move for the rest of us. I'll have to give her a stern warning when I see her. What in the world is she talking about? One simply can't claim Lady Laura for herself. The wealth must be shared between us all. I'll have to give Cindy a stern warning when I see her next. What? Huh, she's sure taking her sweet time coming back again. Oh, my apologies. I got a bit of an oddball staying here, you see. She told me she wouldn't eat any dinner and just took off. Hadn't been back since. Man, I wonder if that's something we can investigate? Anyone back here? Nope. Took off a bit of an oddball. I mean, we know a lot of oddballs. I don't know, let's try and leave? Maybe after doing that talk, it'll let us investigate? Okay. Now, granted, that could just be a setup for a quest in the next day. It may not necessarily mean anything right now. Okay, just making sure you don't want us to go bring back your kid or nothing. So we already checked up there. Alright, let's just go to the branch. Well, you know, I want to talk to Cindy one more time just to make sure, since that other lady mentioned her. Make sure there's not a quest of her doing something nefarious. Okay, no, we're fine. Because, you know, kind of like that one night quest we did in the last free day, where it was like you had to talk to the parents, Kurt's parents, before you could actually start the quest. Return to the guild and report.
We're back.
Today was so much fun!
Any second now, my voice acting is gonna kick in, right? I'm just as important as you guys. I also get to have voice acting, right? Toval, everyone's favorite.
Seems my timing could hardly have been better.
Ew, is that the dad? I'm guessing that's the dad.
Huh?
Father?
Okay, it is.
When did you get back?
Also, why does he just look like a grown-up Rean?
When only Claus came to greet us, I assumed I wouldn't be seeing you while I was in Legram.
Fortunately, I was able to take some time away from my engagements to see you and your class. And while I was in town, I also had some business to attend to with the guild, which is what brings me here.
Man's got a dope-ass scarf.
It does my heart good to see you again, Laura. It seems you've grown since I last saw you.
Father, please don't treat me like a child. But it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
So that's the Radiant Blade Master. Laura's dad seems so cool. Sounds embarrassed, but I've hardly seen her so happy.
Ah, these must be your friends.
Right. These are my classmates from Class 7 and my partners in this field study.
Then let me welcome you to Legram. I'm Viscount Arsade, the ruling lord here. My daughter has told me all about you in her letters, so it's a pleasure to finally be able to put faces to the names.
Now, which one of you is Rean? From what I can tell, she's quite fond, which means I have to kick your ass, because no one's dating my daughter but me! Afterwards, Rean and the others returned to the Viscount's mansion. But before they left, they reported their successful monster extermination excursion to Toval. Oh, okay, so we didn't actually turn it in yet. Let's go! We could buy Pandora now. We also have to think, like, do I want to equip it? Because realistically, we can only level 6 at a time. And I mean, I do like Angel. I think Angel's very good. Granted, there's an argument to be made that Angel's, like, it's already at level 4. Maybe we could just, like, keep it there. And, not worry about getting it up to 5 and spread the XP out to something else. This is delicious! Oh, careful, Milliam. You're gonna drip sauce all over the table. Wow, so this is a real Legram cuisine. I think I like everything on the table. You can say that again. This fatty meat has me thinking past seconds and all the way to thirds. That's roast wild boar. It's been a staple in many local dishes for generations. Jesus, you okay? Is something troubling you, son of the house Alberea? You seem to have brought your worries to the table tonight, but not your appetite. Well, I guess yeah, because there is conflict, right, between the Viscount and his dad. It's just that I know my family's been causing you a lot of trouble. Eustace? Is he? Oh, that just minor disagreements. You probably know it all too well. Conflicts over taxes among the nobility are as sure as the rising of the sun. It's nothing to be so concerned about. Thank you for your kind words. But come, tell me of your day. I hear you fought Claus this afternoon, and emerged victorious at that. We did, though I did feel like he was holding back against us. Nonsense, my lady. You and your classmates fought with the boldness of young lions. I look forward to seeing you soar to ever greater heights. Ah, marvelous. I did have my hopes that you might choose to attend that girls' school in the capital, but you seem to have made some excellent friends at Thor's, so perhaps this is how things are meant to be. I feel the same. Laura? Rean, was it? I'm curious. I can sense fear in your swordsmanship, a certain hesitation. What? Father? The Third Horman, Yun Confei. In addition to being your master and the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School, he's also a personal acquaintance of mine. In fact, I've requested a duel with him on numerous occasions. I see. If you'll forgive me for asking, who is the victor? The victor is yet to be decided. I didn't lose. Shut up. Pitting our respective philosophies against one another is such an engaging experience we always lose track of time. To think there's a swordsman out there capable of fighting on equal terms with you, the world truly is a vast place. I can hardly imagine what a duel like that must be like. But getting back to what I was saying, the 8 Leaves One Blade School draws its influence from elements of several other Eastern schools of swordsmanship. The style's philosophy has such depth it's not difficult to see why one who masters it is known as a divine blade. But there's something about you, Rean, something that terrifies you so much that that's mere shadow pins you in place. I'm guessing it's that he's scared of losing control of his emotions and wigging out in the middle of combat. That or it has something to do with those flashback events that we've seen where he's like protecting what you presume is Elise, or maybe he kind of has like a fear of losing himself like that. He's almost certainly referring to... Okay, so Emma knows. Which you already kind of knew that she knew. I've occasionally gotten that impression myself. But this is the burden Rean carries? Indeed, it seems like whatever happened in the old schoolhouse last month had something to do with it, but... You had me at a loss. I never would have imagined you'd be able to tell so much about me so easily. But thanks to that, I've made up my mind. What? Oh? My lord, I ask of you as the Radiant Blade Master. Would you grant me the honor of a duel? Ooh, hoo, hoo. Now that's exciting. Come on, wig out. Do it, Rean. You know you wanna.
Wow, this is mega cool! He's really gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master!
Now I know lore-wise we should get our ass kicked, but
But is he really strong enough to beat him?
He doesn't stand a chance. Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscount Arsade...
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
Rean, please reconsider.
I mean, like, I guess it depends. Is he planning on trying to, you know, white hair it up or what?
You too, Father. Stop this nonsense.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
This duel is between Rean and myself. Stand aside. Are you certain this is what you want?
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master. Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit. Now, show me what a swordsman of the Eight Leaves is capable of.
What the?
Man, my man just one-hands it.
Whoa! Amazing!
It is a pretty nifty looking sword.
He can wield such a massive blade so deftly with just one hand?
Unbelievable!
That's Galan Charles, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arsade family for generations. It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
Yeah, well, our sword's named Kevin, so fuck you.
I can sense incredible power within him. He may be even stronger than my master, which means that against him... Rean Schwarzer of the Eight Leaves One Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Maybe don't mention that you're a beginner rank.
Victor S. Arsade, master and successor of the Arsade School. Ready.
Oh, they're powering up, dude.
Begin! Now,
Okay, we're actually fighting. Ooh. Ooh.
Go!
I ain't got no CP, dude. I ain't got no CP, man. Okay, you're immune to everything. You're level 80? I'm not afraid of you. I think we let him whack us. Oh lord, he coming? Okay, so we just die instantly?
You will not escape!
I'm sorry, everyone.
I don't really know what I was supposed to have done there. I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't two-shot us. That like maybe we could, he would hit us once, we wouldn't quite die, or we'd get an evasion or something.
This is why I tried to stop them.
I could barely even see what happened.
It's not like Rean is weak.
It's more that his opponent's strength is so far beyond his.
What are you doing? This duel is not yet over. To your feet, at once.
Father?
Okay, he's trying to push him.
I know you're capable of more than this. But if you are still too afraid to assert your true strength, then I have no choice but to force your hand. Now, show me.
disappeared?
Okay, he's
No.
done it. Maybe?
Too slow.
Not yet yet. Oh, there you go. Okay, he has done it.
Whoa!
This is...
Is this what Rean is afraid of?
Excellent. This is as it must be. This is the power that slumbers deep within you. As long as you continue to cower in the face of it, you'll remain forever at a standstill.
Oh, he's anime yelling, dude.
I want to see your true potential.
Bro, why do you get to go first? Okay, good dodge, good dodge. So, I do want to try and use your S-Break in this form, since when we used it last time, I skipped it. Not really like on purpose, just kind of out of muscle memory. Now, we gotta be careful about our HP. We have no way to heal in this form. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Okay, good dodge. I mean, he doesn't have that much HP. I mean, if you don't think about it. Okay, good. I mean, I guess our evasion is like crazy high right now. You can't be burned or fainted, so I mean... What's your lowest delay attack? Arc Slash? I kind of like Forteing though.
Now.
I think we can... I think we can justify using a little bit of food. We've got a lot of fish.
Now.
Because, like, I don't know if this is just, like, we need to last, or if we're actually expected to beat him here.
Now.
Because actually beating him is going to be extremely difficult without Tier All. Just because we don't have the,
Now.
and we need, like, an evasion. Okay. Oh, dude, I should have S-Braked. Oh, well. I mean, he hit me for 50,000 damage. I mean, I assume you... I mean, maybe it's
Rean.
theoretically possible to drop him to 1 HP, but...
Rean!
I assume it wouldn't actually let you win.
Wow! That duel was crazy!
Yeah, though it all makes sense now. Why Rean asked the Viscount for a duel in the first place.
You fool. Were you shouldering such a burden alone all this time?
Are you alright, Rean?
Father, there was no need to go that far.
I'm fine. He held back. I admit defeat. I'm honored to have seen the Radiant Blade Master's signature technique.
I think you're finally starting to understand. What we call power is simply a measure of one's raw strength. Without knowing how to properly apply it, it has no real meaning. However, when you deny the power you already possess, you're only shortchanging yourself.
You're right. I feel like I finally get what my master was trying to teach me about the laws of nature.
Did he ever mention the rules of nature?
But I'm afraid understanding that is only going to make me even more uncertain.
Master Kai Fei is just riding.
Rean.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. Stand up, dust yourself off, and step forward. Grapple with that fear each day if that's what it takes. Uncertainty weighs on the hearts of all people, but it's far preferable to standing still.
I know, like, how, like, not really anyone's like, yo, why the hell does Rean, like, transform into, like, a demon? Everyone's just like, oh, he can do that? Yeah, of course he can. You think there'd be a bit more shock about like, yo, what the hell's wrong with you, dude? Emma talking to the cat. Emma, learn your S-brake.
The mist seems to have cleared. So, that's the Saint's castle. You can't come out right now. Someone might notice you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
So the cat can talk?
The Radiant Blade Master may be scarily perceptive, but I doubt he'll notice my little moonlit stroll.
Now, we knew the cat could talk. We didn't know if it was like, you know, actual talking or if it was like telepathy type.
Honestly.
Well, what do you think? I'm not sure how much we can count on the boy. It seems he's finally found what he needs to move past what's been holding him back. But I'm still not certain he's going to make it in time.
Shut up.
That's not for us to decide. Our role is to watch over and guide him, nothing more. I don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
Fine, fine. Setting that aside for now. I'm sure you've already sensed it, but there's definitely something inside that castle. That place is out of our jurisdiction, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. I suppose all we can do is point Laura toward it and hope she notices too.
In the morning, Emma's like, hey, want to go to a castle? Man, boy, howdy, castles sure are cool. Man, I love castles. If only there was one close by. Hey, anyone want to go on the ferry? For no particular reason.
Keep up the good work!
So is this the last day of our field study, or do we, like, leave in the morning? Whoa. Wow, what a view! Looking at the lake is like gazing into a vast mirror. There's that wharf you can see in the distance over there must be the Sutherland province. You can see the Saint's castle way more clearly today too. But this is what Legram looks like on a clear day. It almost seems like we're in a different town. Well, both faces of the town have a place in my heart. I'm sorry for all the fuss I caused yesterday. Rean, you really did. However, you did what you did out of necessity, correct? Yeah. Before yesterday, I'd never been able to recognize the truth behind my master's teachings. But crossing swords with your father, it was like I was finally realized what he wanted me to understand all those years ago. I see. In that case, I won't criticize what you did. I can understand that feeling, struggling forward even in the face of adversity. Seems the winds have granted you their blessing. Still, Rean, I think you owe us an explanation. What the fuck was with that shit, dude? What was that power you displayed during the duel? I've never seen anything like it. It was so cool, like you suddenly turned into a whole different person. Almost like some kind of power that was locked up inside you came roaring out in one big flash. Yeah, I guess that's what it must have seemed like. There's something, some beast-like instinct sleeping inside me. When I completely lose control of myself, it just swallows me up, transforms me somehow. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, and all my life, I've lived in fear of it, that other self. Seems a strange burden to bear. Something beast-like? I don't know, it seemed pretty cool. Besides, if it makes you even stronger, why not just be like that all the time? I wish it were that simple. Years ago, I first asked my master to teach me the way of the sword in order to suppress that power. I thought that if I could master the art of fighting, I could master my fear and quell those instincts. But that did nothing to solve the underlying problem, and eventually I ended up having my training discontinued. Pretty pathetic, huh? Oh, Rean. Well, you said that yesterday's duel helped you realize something, right? Right. I can deny it up and down, but doing that doesn't change the fact that it's still in there somewhere. And unless I can accept that, I won't be able to reconcile myself with the past or really think about my future. I mean, that sounds so simple saying it now, but it took this long for me to realize it. Oh. Ah, I see. Trouble seems to seek you out, doesn't it? So you intend to accept your lot and move forward, even though the way is anything but certain? That's actually rather inspiring. I hope you'll tell Group B what you've shared with us. I think they'd be really glad to hear it from you. Yeah, I think they will. I feel like everyone's been worried about what happened at the old schoolhouse last month. How do you think Rean's gonna explain this? He's gonna be like, hey, if I get like really mad, sometimes I'll wig out, hair turns white, and I can't control myself. Just by the by. Hey, I heard the big news! You seriously dueled the Radiant Blade Master? Well, he was kind enough to give me the chance to test my skill against him. The gap between him and me is so wide that calling it a duel is being generous. Nah, don't sell yourself short. It takes some real guts to even think of trying to duel the Viscount. I know you battled Sarah and her strength is pretty intense, but he's on a whole different level. I can see you didn't achieve beginner rank in the 8 Leagues 1 Blade School for nothing. You're surprisingly well informed. That's a bracer for you. Now the guild's got pretty close ties to the 8 Leagues 1 Blade School after all. Anyway, let me get those tasks for you today. Take me to the castle. I would like to practice making an offering to Saint Sandlot. Okay. And there's another monster. We all know what it looks like. Go fight it. Oh, I was expecting there to be more, I guess. I am rather curious about this monster extermination request. I didn't want to overload you since I'm planning on giving you an extra task this afternoon. Sounds like this will be your last full day in Legram, so I want you to get the most out of it while I got you here. Anyway, get on out there and do what you do. Got it. No sense in waiting to get started then. Well, at least it shouldn't take long. Okay, let's roll out once more. Alrighty, I think we will, probably go ahead and call it here. Next time we will, well, you know, let's talk to Tobal real quick. Gotta say, it's great having you guys around. Isn't that often I get to kick back at the guild and take care of paperwork. And hey, it gives me the time to take care of some other stuff, too. Other stuff? Nothing too big. The guild branch over in Crossbow just dropped me a little inquiry relating to the trade conference, actually. We're an international organization, that makes it easy to get the latest info, but it also increases our workload. So that's how it works, huh? No wonder he always seems to be on top of things. Alright, you got your work, I've got my work, let's get things started. I want to make sure you're back by this afternoon. I'll have a fresh set of tasks all prepped and ready for you. Is there a reason behind the lack of information about this monster? A simple one, yeah. I just got the report in from one of the townsfolk this morning. Seems like they couldn't really tell what kind of monster it was, even with a clear look at it. What exactly did the report say? It just said they saw what looked like a large, ominous shadow. Not exactly a revealing description. Sure, that doesn't really tell us anything other than a rough approximation of its size. Taking on a dangerous foe with such a dearth of information is hardly ideal. Oh well, who cares? Let's just head out there and beat it into a mushy pulp already. I see Milliam's a real go-getter regardless of the situation. If only we're all so fearless. I'm leaving this one to you guys then. Admittedly, it's probably going to be a pain in the ass, but good luck out there. Alrighty. Well, that'll be it for this video. Next time we'll talk to everyone except our side quest, probably work on that, and then go fight a big monster if time allows. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.